Hey, this is Child. So this is now part 3 of the Ultimate to Catch a Predator compilation. It's most likely going to be the last video of this series. I'm not going to do more To Catch a Predator content anymore because the quality of it is significantly reduced. And that's most likely because on the part 2 that I did, it included content that wasn't from To Catch a Predator, so it's not really fair. And to be honest, the show only went on for so long anyway, so over time, the content is just going to slowly get worse and worse. So I'm just going to stop it at part 3, and I'm going to upload this in the hopes that the content in this video won't get taken down or it won't get blocked in any places. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Enjoy the video.
This is 27-year-old Eric Thornton, screen name Balin79. He drove 4 hours thinking he was going to meet a girl who told him online she was 14. At one point during the chat, he gets on his webcam and masturbates and types, "Did you see it?" The decoy says, "Not really, too dark," and he types back, "Shoot," and then brags about what he had just done.
Yo, Liz.
Now he's in our house.
Hey, come on in.
All right.
I made some chocolate chip cookies and I left them on the table. Just take a seat. I'll be right there.
That's fine. No problem. You are good.
You like them? I made them all by myself. I can't wait to see you.
I know.
Online, he said he'd bring alcohol and condoms, so the actress asks him about it.
What kind of alcohol did you bring?
I brought Absolute Citron. I brought Mandarin Orange. I brought a shot of Jägermeister. I got Bush.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. I could get some more if I need to.
Did you bring condoms?
Food.
Well, with all that, it sounds like you've got a pretty big night planned, huh?
Yep.
2 different kinds of vodka. Brought some beer. And what else?
That's it.
That's it. Condoms. So what was your plan here tonight?
My plan? Just to hang out.
To hang out. And you thought it was okay as a 27-year-old to come here and meet a 14-year-old with alcohol and condoms?
No.
Then why did you do it?
Because I just thought it was like a good idea.
A good idea? Turns out he says this isn't the first time he's gone after underage teens.
How often do you meet underage girls online and set up a visit?
Not that much.
Ballpark it for me.
Probably 10, 15.
10, 15. Have you met them in person? And what did you do when you met them in person?
Well, actually, I didn't really meet them.
He keeps changing his story. Finally, he admits he has a problem when it comes to chatting with underage girls online.
I've went to counseling many times.
So based upon the fact that you're here to meet a 14-year-old, that counseling isn't working out too well, is it?
I don't know.
It's possible that the counseling isn't working because he says he stopped going about 5 months ago.
Did you plan on spending the night?
Yes, I wanted to spend the night, but I didn't want to do anything too graphic until I actually met that person.
Well, what do you think should happen to you, Eric?
Just go home and learn from this.
But he's not going to get off that easy. It's time to tell him who I am.
I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC, and
He doesn't run when he sees the cameras. Instead, he decides to give any potential predator this advice.
Just whatever you do, do not get into underage people at all. I feel regretful. I feel horrible that I did this.
But that heartfelt speech, those words of wisdom, won't help him this time around.
Please get down the ground! Down the ground!
Like all the other men you've seen, he's patted down, photographed, and his car is searched.
You got your receipt for beer that Ezra found in his left front pocket.
And off to jail.
A friend who wants a virgin.
Oh.
Yeah, bad.
How old is he?
35. Yeah, I'm really sick. But Steve is a great guy. I hope you like getting laid. He'll do an awesome job taking your virginity. He's really excited about it.
Now playing the part of the older friend, he uses the screen name Steve Takes Pics.
I hear you want to lose your virginity.
What all did Rick say?
He said you were a virgin and seemed like you wanted to lose it.
Hey, I made some brownies. Have a seat. So, do you want some brownies?
No, I'm all set.
No?
He just passed right by the seat, kept going, so I just said, see you later, and got out of there real fast.
How you doing? Hi. Good. What's your seat right on that stool? What you got in your back pocket there?
My phone.
Go in the other back pocket. May I see it? What is that?
It's, KY.
Lubricating John.
Yep.
What were you going to use that for?
Was intending on being with her.
And how old is Jane?
14.
Did you have a rank when you were a firefighter? What?
Captain.
A captain. Why'd you do it then?
Lonely. And I've got no money.
So because you're short on cash, you decided to have a date with a 14-year-old girl.
I'm lonely. Doesn't make it right.
Have you done this before?
No, this is the thing.
Really? Because you seem pretty skilled at it. You started this as Yukon Blue and White, posing as a 21-year-old college student.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I prefer younger women in the college to out of college age range, and I like talking to them.
So now you change identities online, right?
Yes.
And then you pick up the conversation. I hear you want to lose your virginity. You really 35? I'm 37. Which is not true because you're actually 42.
Right.
So there are layers of lies here.
Yeah.
All intended, it would appear, to set up a sexual liaison with a 14-year-old girl. Right?
Yes.
This goes on for some 20 days, by the way. That's called grooming. What do you think would have happened had there been a 14-year-old girl here home alone?
I think it's pretty evident.
Pretty evident. All right. Well, Rick, I need to tell you that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teens online for sex.
Yeah. I don't want cameras.
You can leave right now.
Well, I'm going to be in trouble once I go.
That's not up to me. You should take your jelly.
Okay.
Please get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do not resist. Get on the ground. Lay flat on the ground.
So when's the time I could come to your house? Of course when your mom is not around. I'm asking when, so we can go out.
He sends along this picture of his penis. Then he tells her something that really surprises us.
You're gonna be my FERT.
Okay, he's getting out of the car.
Just stay tight, and we'll go to the front door.
Hi, how you doing? Come on in. Can you pour me a drink really fast? Because... Thanks. Awesome, yeah. I'm just gonna go get my hair ready. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
I'm excited, by the way.
Me too.
So you excited too? How you doing?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Please have a seat.
I'm sorry.
What were you doing here?
She said so excited to see me.
She said she was excited to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything bad, sir.
You didn't say anything bad. I want to show you something.
Sir, please.
You sent her that photograph.
Sir, please.
Did you send that to her?
Yes, sir.
To somebody who said she was a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, my God.
Why did you
Sir,
think that was
please.
an okay thing to do?
Sir, she said it's okay.
She said it's okay. So because a 13-year-old girl says it's okay, you do it.
Sir, please. I'm not a really bad person, sir. Please.
Ever had conversations like this with teenage girls on the internet before?
No, this is my first time.
Your first time?
Yes.
You know, I hear that a lot. Can you imagine why I'm a little skeptical on that?
Sir, please.
Well, virtually everybody who walks in this house says the same thing.
I'm sorry.
And I'm guessing that not everybody's telling the truth.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir.
Do you ever watch television?
Yes, I know, sir.
You know what?
The show, sir.
The show.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen the show on television?
Yes, a couple of times.
A couple of times. And you know what the show is called?
Dateline.
Dateline what? To Catch a Predator.
Sir, I'm not a really predator, sir, but I'm just...
You're not a real predator.
No, sir. I'm
Just a pretend predator.
No, I'm just curious, sir.
A curious predator.
I'm not a really predator, sir.
So you saw those other shows we did.
Yes, sir.
Then you probably know that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and you know the story we're doing.
Yes, sir.
So, is there anything else you'd like to tell us We'd like to hear it. If not, you can walk out the door you came in.
Yeah, please. I'm sorry.
Put your hands up.
I'm not a criminal, sir.
Put your fingers.
I'm not a criminal, sir. I'm sorry.
Clemente is arrested and charged with an attempted lewd act upon a child. He later pleaded not guilty. Both he and our earlier suspect, who was in the backyard, are led away to be processed. This man made plans online for a threesome with an underage teen and his adult girlfriend.
You ready? You can hear me? Okay, great.
35-year-old Marvin Smith, being waved into our house by a decoy, said he and his girlfriend wanted to have sex with a girl who told them she was a 15-year-old virgin.
Come on in. I'm just gonna finish getting ready. Maybe just like a couple minutes.
Online, he calls himself Southwest Georgia Male Yes. His chat is one of the most graphic and disturbing we've come across. At first, he offers the decoy, Erin Lynn B., $250. When she asks, "Why do you want to give me money?" he says, "'Cause I want you." Then he tells her about another girl he met online.
She was 15 like you. Her mom was at work.
Okay.
She invited me over. Had never had sex.
Oh.
Her and her friend.
He goes on to say that the two girls performed oral sex on him, and then he describes in detail how he claims to have taken one of the girls' virginity. And he doesn't stop there. After he sends pornography, he then introduces the decoy to a woman who calls herself Phyllis, his girlfriend, and says she wants to be there with us. Phyllis then apparently gets on the computer herself and starts chatting with Erin Lynn B. and explains how it would work. She says her boyfriend would have sex with both of us. As he's doing one of us, he would want us to play with each other. To verify Phyllis was real, a decoy from Perverted Justice spoke to her on the phone.
Phil, how are you? This is Erin.
Phyllis, the girlfriend, doesn't show up. She apparently had to work. But Southwest Georgia Male Yes does, and is now in our house and in hot pursuit of our decoy.
I didn't get a chance to get a hug.
Have a seat.
But as the decoy walks behind the curtain, the man sees our camera crew and runs.
He saw Ron. He's coming out. He's coming out.
And he keeps on running, even after sheriff's deputies order him to stop. Finally, an officer's taser knocks him to the ground. After he's arrested, he's taken in for questioning. This man with the incredibly vulgar chat reveals something that, ironically, no longer surprises us.
He is on the steps, opening the door. Watch it, he's coming fast. He's in the kitchen, call out.
Hey, I'm in here.
Can I tie you up?
You got like ropes and stuff?
Yeah, I work construction, so I have all kinds of stuff. But if you like rope, I'll bring rope.
And where?
So did he actually bring rope?
Hey, I'm about to put on my bra and panties. Come on in.
Keep going, he's coming fast. Rob, go ahead. Chris has him.
How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Could you have a seat over in that chair, please?
Rather young.
Rather young. As in
15 or 16.
15. And how old are you?
30.
And it's okay for a 30-year-old man to come to a home where a 15-year-old girl is alone. Why?
No, it's not okay.
Did you bring condoms with you?
No.
Not in your car?
No.
Did you bring marijuana?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring rope with you tonight?
I have rope in my car.
You have rope in your car?
Yes, for my job.
You talk about using the rope in various sex acts with this 15-year-old girl. What would have happened if a 15-year-old girl was here and I wasn't?
Same thing that's happening now, just talking.
Do you see why that's very difficult for me to believe, based on this chat?
Yes, I do. That's the God's honest truth, though.
But why should I believe that?
Because I have a 6-year-old daughter that I'm trying to see.
You have a 6-year-old daughter. How would you feel if a stranger came into your home?
I'd hate it. I'd hate it.
So why then is it okay for you to come into this home where you thought a girl was alone?
Bad judgment. This is my first.
Turns out he wasn't telling me the truth. Police find the marijuana and a box of condoms.
Oh, so there's rope. There's rope.
There's duct tape and extension cord. Phones on silence, please.
Watch as our first visitor pulls up in a brand new $42,000 Lincoln Mark LT. What happens next is an example of what we'll find again and again here in Texas. Men being extremely cautious, afraid of being caught.
We can have her open the door with the cat and try and wave him in.
Dateline has hired this petite 18-year-old to pretend to be a 13 or 14-year-old, home alone and interested in sex.
I can't hear you out there. You're going to have to come over here.
The man shaking his head is 32-year-old Timothy Gilliam, a married man with 2 children. Online, calling himself Dallas Bad Boy 2002, he's been chatting with a girl who told him she was 14.
Come on. I mean, I didn't get to see you on the webcam or anything, so...
Dallas Bad Boy 2002 talks to the decoy, Caitlin Spencer, about giving and receiving oral sex, shows his genitals on a webcam, and asks several times if he could teach the girl, who he thinks is 14, how to masturbate. All this from a man who admits online he's seen To Catch a Predator.
There are too many guys getting busted on those shows for being baited by hot young girls. So I'm being good.
Instead, he comes up with a plan he seems to think will keep him out of trouble. He's going to drive to Caitlin Spencer's house and give her a webcam so he can go back home and watch her.
Will you show me your flat tummy when you have the cam?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Tell me you will be my dirty little girl.
Now he's in front of our house showing the decoy the webcam, trying to convince her to come to his car.
I can't, the cat. We can talk inside more.
The decoy tries for almost 10 minutes to get Dallas Bad Boy 2002 into the house. Then she gives up and closes the door. The potential predator drives away, but he doesn't get very far. In Texas, it's a felony to solicit a minor for sex, even if you never leave your house.
He's just said, it's too late, I'm gone, I'm not coming back right now.
Officers from the Murphy Police Department are staked out in a U-Haul in the driveway next door. Perverted Justice, as it usually does, has been turning over chat logs and phone recordings to those officers so they have the evidence they need to make an arrest. And that's just what happens to Dallas Bad Boy a few blocks from our house. After he's arrested, he's taken to the police station, photographed, and booked. He's 45-year-old Dennis Ramsey, a truck driver, screen name Daddy for You. He drove 4 hours to meet a girl who told him online she was 14, home alone, and willing to have sex with him. Online, Daddy for You says, I just met you, I like you, and the world says it's wrong because I'm older than you. Then later, under a different screen name, Bluegrass Rules, he brings up the idea of having sex with her in a roundabout way.
I said we can't have sex, but that's up to you.
It might be okay.
If we do, you have to assure me no one will ever find out.
And where are you?
Oh, hey! I'm just picking out a jacket to wear on the bike. Just take a seat.
This is quite a place.
Glad you like it.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. Why don't you have a seat right over in that chair?
Oh, man.
Thanks for smoking outside.
Well,
go ahead. Please have a seat. What are you up to?
Well, I knew this was going to happen.
He tells me he has kids of his own and drove 4 hours simply to warn our teenager about the dangers of talking to strangers on the internet.
I came to let her know that when you do that, you can be anybody.
So you came to help her out of the goodness of your heart?
That sounds stupid, but maybe you could say that. I don't know.
And what about his chat log?
You ask her what size her boobs are. She says 32B. You say yummy. And again, you get somewhat suspicious. You say, you're not trying to set me up, are you? Are you a cop? If anyone ever knew about this, I would go to jail.
I can't tell you how ashamed I am.
And as you'll see later, he'll be even more ashamed when he finds out he's going to be on national television. It looks bad for all the men you've seen walking in our door.
I don't like myself right now at all, man.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who meet teens on the internet.
Like most of the men who find out they've been caught in a Dateline undercover investigation, this man, the 45-year-old truck driver who made plans online to meet a girl who told him she was 14, has nothing more to say.
You're obviously free to walk out that door that you came in.
I will do that. Thank you.
But he won't get very far.
Get down! Get your ass on the ground now!
Fort Myers police are ready to make the arrest.
Do everything you're told, you will not get hurt.
He's taken away in an unmarked police car and brought to a transfer station,
Spread your legs out.
where he's searched, put in another car, and transported to jail.
Wow, you too young, babe. You shouldn't be out here. A lot of perverts in here.
After chatting on and off for almost a month, Bist makes it clear what he's interested in. He says he wants oral sex and wants to perform it on her.
I believe it feels good to the ladies. You ever watch Dateline? I was watching it yesterday.
Don't think so. Is it good?
Yeah, these TV personnel chat with men as kids and they ask them to meet them and show it on TV.
Oh.
It's pretty funny. You should watch it. But in this show, they send those people to jail for meeting a child.
Oh. I don't want you in trouble. How did they find out?
I don't know.
Mama, I'm sorry. I just want to get comfortable.
Get a seat right over there. So we have chocolate and flowers. Very nice. What are you doing here today?
Nothing.
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 So who were you here to see?
Okay. She asked me to come.
She did.
Yes, she did. I did not. I told her it's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate.
But she's too young.
How old is she exactly?
She said she was 13.
And how old are you?
22.
So you knew it wasn't a good thing to do.
Yeah, it was.
But you did it anyway.
But she started it.
So it's the 13-year-old girl's fault, not the 22-year-old man. You start out telling her that she's too young. You're too young, babe. You shouldn't be out here. A lot of perverts in here. What did you mean by that? Did you bring condoms?
Yes.
Yes. What else is in there besides condoms?
A lotion.
So why would you bring condoms and lotion if you were just here to talk with the girl?
Well, she said we're gonna have sex.
She said?
Yes.
What do you think should happen to you? You really don't know. Oh, but let me tell you something that I know, and that is I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet children online for sex. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us.
Get in here!
You got any weapons on you?
What? Well, she lured me, I would say that.
Run that by me again.
She lured me, I mean.
But under more questioning.
You drove from West Palm Beach up here 3.5 to 4 hours, got chocolates, flowers, and lotion and condoms because you were going to come up to have sex with her. Is that pretty accurate?
That's right.
All right.
Bist is charged with 2 felonies, an attempted lewd act on a child and using a computer to solicit a child for sex. He could face up to 5 years in prison. He later pleaded not guilty. And because he's from Nepal and not a U.S. citizen, his case is referred to the Department of Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
That's our boy.
Here's Daniel Kelly, a 45-year-old businessman who drove 3 hours from Clearwater on Florida's west coast.
Hi. How are you?
And Kelly used the screen name JPeterDK2000 to chat with a decoy named Amber, who said she was 13. Early in the chat, Kelly compliments the girl and makes small talk. But later in the chat, Kelly asks,
"Have you gone all the way with anyone?"
No.
When you do, it will be special for sure.
And when she says she's going to log off and take a shower?
I know you need someone there to wash your back for you, right? Washing the back would lead to washing the back of your legs, to the front of your legs, to the front of your stomach, and who knows where it would lead.
Then he talks about making out with the girl and about the nicknames he gives his penis. He clearly seems to know it's illegal to have sex with her.
You realize that we could get into a lot of trouble if we did? At least I could.
But Kelly keeps talking and eventually writes,
"I want you so bad."
He agrees to meet at the beach. And now Kelly, nicknamed DJ, is talking to our decoy down on the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, Flagler Beach police officer Kevin Pineda and his partner are stationed in a bunker, ready for anything.
How was the drive over here? Good. You can just stay up there. I'm coming up.
Hey, DJ, could you come up here for a minute? Could you come up here for a minute? How you doing? All right. Good. I just want to talk to you for a minute. Hey, DJ, there's something I got to tell you, though. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens online. What's that?
Kelly makes a run for it with the police in hot pursuit, but he doesn't get far.
What do you do?
I'm trying to get my
Let go. Let go of the keys.
No, they're my keys.
Let go of the keys.
All right, all right.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Kelly finally stops struggling and is brought back to the police station, read his rights, and questioned by an investigator.
Let me ask you, my first question to you, sir, is why are you here?
I was going to have dinner and maybe go to a movie with a young lady.
Kelly, who says his wife is away on a business trip, denies he was coming for sex, even when the investigator points out that police found condoms in his jacket pocket.
They found 3 condoms in your pocket.
Yeah, I always carry condoms with me.
You always carry 3 condoms in your pocket?
Well, actually, they've been there for quite a while, and I didn't know I had 3.
I'm single. I'm not married, and I don't carry condoms around.
Okay.